My name is Rock Madair, Interactive Media Facilitator with the Satellite Center, St. Charles Parish Public Schools. So the standards and objectives that we use for interactive media at the Satellite Center is Adobe Photoshop's industry-based certification. It starts off with a section of working in the design industry, and then goes into building new files, building files to spec in Photoshop. It's those Photoshop objectives and standards, along with the creative process, and us going through the creative process with client work and then personal style, your own personal choice, kind of finding it through like passion work and exposure to many different fields where your interests might be. I think originally I was just inspired to pursue my own career in the arts. Loving to draw when I was younger, and then taking that into college, finding at that time digital art, graphic design was really kind of making a way for itself. Finding a personal passion in digital arts, and then working that for a period of 15 or so years kind of led me to a point in my career where creative direction became like a focus of what I was looking towards. And so I think it made perfect sense for me at that point to fall into teaching the way I did at the Career Technical Center that I'm at. I could say from what I've seen, I think there's always going to be a gap that I can help a student kind of find. You know, you come with the passion and the things that you like to do, and then if you really think about it, everybody's work, every business, every personal creator, everybody's digital now. Things are going digital through social media, websites, even just if you're sharing digital media, pictures that you're taking with a friend on your phone. So we're able, through a survey of kind of like media arts, find for an individual the path or the thing that might be for them. Is it animation? Is it photography? Is it, designing movie posters in Photoshop? Wherever we can kind of find that passion after that exploration, I feel like there's always a place for me to step in to help bridge the gap for a student. I feel like, really, when you think about it, like, what motivates you? What motivates me? Like, what motivates each person is going to be a little bit different. So really, the first part of that question is I need to get to know my students and get to know what it is, like what does motivate them. And then that will help me answer the question of just how we can just address general motivation. But as it goes to like the things that we make and create in interactive media, I think it just goes down to like finding a passion, like finding an interest. Like, if you are extremely interested in what it is you're doing, subject, topic, media that you're working in, then motivation is going to come a little easier, And one thing I tell my students all the time is, I expect you to come up in class every day and give your best, right? But 100% doesn't look exactly the same every day. Like, I don't know what you may have gone through last night, or it may have been a rough night to sleep, or, my goodness, like, I've had team members whose dogs have died that day. So it's important to, I think, know your people, know what motivates them, and then keep an open line of communication so that if things go awry and we're in communication about them, then motivation goes a little bit differently on some of those days, right? So while 100% may look fully functional, you're knocking stuff out the park on one day, another day, 60% might be the best that you have. And as long as you're bringing that, that's all you can ask for.